Anxiety as Governor Akeredolu prepares to forward cabinet list to House of Assembly. Barring last-minute change of mind, Mr. Rotimi Akeredolu, Governor of Ondo State, will soon forward the list of nominees into the state executive to the state legislature for screening and confirmation. Sources told SaharaReporters that Mr. Akeredolu has decided on the names to be included in his cabinet. Twice, Mr. Akeredolu had promised that he would soon compose his cabinet. The first occasion was during the 2017 budget signing ceremony, with the other being a book launch. A top source in the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, told SaharaReporters on Friday that the governor decided on the nominees after extensive consultations and negotiations targeted at compensating those who worked for his electoral success. Another source said Mr. Akeredolu had initially planned to have a lean cabinet made up of special advisors. That plan has been jettisoned for nominees chosen from the 18 local councils in the state. Don't forget that the governor said he wanted a compact government, which would include technocrats and experts that can work with him. But we had to quickly plead with him to expand the scope of his appointment in order to accommodate some of our members, who worked hard during the election and still remain loyal, said the source. The arrangement decided upon, it was revealed, is not considered satisfactory by Mr. Agboola Ajayi, the deputy governor, who is said to be sorry that his input was insignificant. Sources close to Mr. Ajayi, however, denied that the deputy governor is displeased. That's a lie, it is just a rumor being peddled to cause disaffection. The deputy governor is at peace with his boss over the list, said a source close to Mr. Ajayi. A source close to Mr. Akeredolu told this website that the list may shock many of those hoping to be nominated as commissioners and special advisors. The cabinet list might be a shocker to everyone because some of the names being speculated on the social media are not included. The governor may send close to 30 names. Don't forget that the governor, last week, got approval from the House of Assembly to appoint 10 special advisors, he said. Among those said to be on the list as commissioners is Mr. Gboyega Fairati from Akoko Southwest local government area. He is the son of a former governor, the late Mr. Abayo Fairati. The former governor's son got the nod over Mr. Victor Alambit, a former House of Assembly speaker, who is thought to be the choice of the people. He is, however, tipped to be compensated with a meaty federal appointment. From Akure South local government area came two nominees, Messrs. Dodimawunmi Olatunji and Charles Tidilo. O's local government area produced Mr. Taimen Adligbe, a staunch supporter of Mr. Akeredolu and owner of the Royal Park Lane Hotel, Akure. His hotel was said to be the venue of numerous APC meetings both before and after the 2016 governorship election. Sources confirmed that Mr. Adligbe is on the list for an appointment because he has contributed immensely to Mr. Akeredolu's political career since 2012. The nominee from Adigbo local government area is said to be Mr. Samuel Adirobo, Speaker of House of Assembly between 1999 and 2003. He is thought to have gotten the nod over Mrs. Dotyatundadanju, a former commissioner under the immediate past administration, who is likely to get a juicy appointment for her contribution to the governor's victory in the council area. Also on the list is Mr. Rashid Badmus from Akoko Northwest local government area, where he is chairman of the party. He is said to the candidate of lawyer and pro-democracy activist, Mr. Tunji Abayomi, who hails from the council. Insiders also hinted that majority of the political leaders in the area endorsed his nomination via a letter written to Mr. Akeredolu. His major rival for the slot is the state party secretary, Mr. Rotimi, who has been assured of a compensatory appointment. Mrs. Lola Fagbemi from Ondo West local government area, sources told SaharaReporters, has been lined up to head the Women Affairs. Mrs. Fagbemi, abetted by Professor Adimodi, was a counterforce to Mr. Bola Elari, who hails from the council, but worked against the APC by supporting the Alliance for Democracy candidate, Mr. Olusola Oak. Mr. Saka Yusuf Ogunla is said to be on the list as the nominee from Akure North local government area. He saw off the bid of Comrade Dulal Ogun, who mobilized the youths of the council for Mr. Akeredolu during the election. Mr. Salagbe Damadani, a former commissioner for natural resources, is the nominee from Akure Northeast local government area. He was one of the earliest decampees to the APC in the state. He served as commissioner during the first term of Mr. Mimiko. Sources, however, said his nomination has provoked a flood of petitions, but added that the governor is unlikely to change his mind. State Publicity Secretary of the party, Mr. Abayomi Asanya, got the slot for Akitpipa Local Council. Ilalujai, Okigbo local government area will be represented in the cabinet by Mr. Wale Kintaranwa, a financial expert. He trumped a former governorship aspirant, Mr. Bounmi, who will be made a senior special assistant, SSA, to the governor. Akintaranwa is tipped to head either the Commerce or Finance Ministry. In Idanra local government area, sources said, it is a toss-up between Messrs. Kayodar Alo and Yemi Olowolabi. The latter is said to have the support of acting chairman of the APC in the state, Mr. Aditi Min. Mr. Olowolabi, a media consultant to Mr. Akeredolu, was chief press secretary to the late Mr. Olusegun Agegu, former governor of the state. From Ifedora local government area, Mr. Akeredolu is thought to have picked Mr. Tondo Hart, chairman, APC Ondo State chapter in the United Kingdom. Rotimi Akeredolu 8 News.